Welcome to the beautiful island of Fuerteventura in the Canary Islands. The name Fuerteventura is a mix of the Spanish fuerte, meaning strong, and ventura, meaning fortune, but it's also been linked to the strong winds that blow here. And the island is more like North Africa than anything else, being only 100 kilometers from the Moroccan coast. Betancuria, which is named after the invading Norman knight Jean de Betancourt, was the capital up to 1835, when it was then moved to the present-day Puerto de la Rosario. It's a small and really pretty little town, nestled amongst the volcanoes. And there's a nice restaurant there called the Casa de Santa Maria, but Canarian food is a little bit plain. Seafood is great, but you'll always find the dish accompanied by the ubiquitous papas argudas, which is the wrinkly potatoes found everywhere in the Canary Islands. Fuerteventura is the second biggest of the Canary Islands, as I said earlier, and you'll need to drive to get to places. There is a good public bus service, but it's much better to have a car. Do take the trouble to go to Cofete. You feel like the only person on earth. It's wild and the drive there is a little hair-raising. You can get a bus from the bus station. It's a four-wheel drive bus at Morrojable twice a day. One's at 10 and one's at 2. We took it and we just saw our bus off as the heavens opened and had to wait 2 hours with no shelter. So do take a waterproof just in case, but it's well worth the trip. Our bus going. Bye bye bus, hello rain. There is also the very mysterious Villa Winter. We're not really sure what it is because we didn't actually get up there, but it looks pretty dramatic, especially when the clouds are like this. Costa Calma, the name suggests that it's very calm. The sea is quite calm here, especially compared to other places where there's lots of surf. But it's a very built-up place. The one thing that hits me about Fuerteventura is it's very beautiful, but it's very dry. And at times you just feel that you want green to help ease your eye. It's very much a desertic type of island. It's like a desert. The top northeast of the island lies the little town of El Cotillo, which is, for me, probably one of the best places that we visited in Fuerteventura. It's very laid back. It doesn't seem overdeveloped. There's a little port and there's some great little restaurants and cafes where you can just look over on the sea, and the beach here is absolutely fabulous. Probably not for swimming, but for surfers it's absolutely brilliant here. Fabulous place. There are some nice restaurants and bars in El Cotillo, and one of the places that we went to, which we've thoroughly enjoyed, had a great meal there, good service, is La Vaca Azul, the blue cow. You can't miss it, it's right on the port, and you can get a lovely table with a view of the port and the sea. Well done, Vaca Azul. Just a note to say that the roads here are absolutely fabulous. They're free and they are really, really good. We found this little place which doesn't really feature in many guidebooks. It's called Las Playitas, which was about 3 or 4 kilometers from where we were staying in Gran Tarajal, and it's a lovely little place with some nice little restaurants right on the sea. One of the must-do things in Fuerteventura is to go to the Isle of Lobos, which lies just off the coast. You can book a ferry, you must book this ferry as well, from Corralejo, and it takes about 20 minutes by boat. We've been told there was one restaurant there. We didn't actually find it, but apparently there is. You also need to tell the ferry what time you want to come back, because there's a quota of 400 tourists a day on the island. You need to take a picnic, you need to take water. There's a 10 kilometres, fairly easy walk, it's well signposted and you can do it clockwise or anti-clockwise, but it's a really good thing to do. Some of the steep, windy, narrow roads are really worth going up. There's a real payoff at the end, especially if you see the sign Mirador. Here we were at the Observatoire Astronomica, which is well worth going to. There was hardly anybody there. In fact, there was only one other car in the car park, and the views here are absolutely magnificent. Pajara is a sleepy little town. There's not much goes on here. There's not much there anyway, but the church is well worth visiting. Unfortunately, when we went there, it was closed, so we couldn't go in, but it's nice to have a little walk around in a quiet little laid-back place. Apparently the cheese museum is a place to go. Now, I hate goat's cheese, and goat's cheese is a big thing on Fuerteventura, and in fact in all of the Canary Islands. But we went, and I managed to sweet talk the person at reception to let me just go in and take a little video of this fabulous windmill. A lot of the countryside here just looks like the desert, or as if it just came out of a Wild West film, which maybe they did film Wild West films here. I know they did in southern Spain. We left Fuerteventura. The place is absolutely fabulous. There's some great views, some great beaches, great places to go. The people are very friendly and very open, and it's just a fabulous destination for a holiday, especially to get some winter sun. I recommend fully Fuerteventura.